Pretend your files were emoji. Here's what your file system looks like. That's fun, but not very practical. Quickly, find the turtle. Now pretend the turtle is your travel insurance policy, and you just fell off the side of a mountain. Not so much fun anymore. Let's sort it out. It feels most natural to group by colour, so let's do that. In this case, we've created our areas first. We do have some ambiguity. The emoji faces might have been yellow, but they would have been the only yellow things. So we decided to roll them in with blue. And the golf flag could have been red or green, so we just made a decision. It's red. Trust your brain to remember stuff like this. And as we'll see later, the index means you can never really lose anything. Let's subdivide our areas into categories. Notice there's no order to these groupings. They're not alphabetical or anything else. You're free to order them however you like. The blue animals category could have been called fish, but then we're limiting what we can put there in the future. What happens when a blue dinosaur comes along? The more generic animals gives us room to grow in the future. Also, I know, a whale isn't a fish. We have blue and green animals, but there's no ambiguity. We can always find the turtle. The golf flag worked out nicely. It fits better into sports than it would have into green plants. We should try arranging this by category first to see what happens. And then we group these categories into areas. This works, but it doesn't feel as good. Find the turtle again. It's a living thing, then an animal. So in this case, the first design is better. But you never know until you try. Let's give our areas and categories some numbers. Note that we've reordered things for consistency. The animals all end in 1, symbols end in 2, and faces or people end in 3. Consistency like this will help your brain to remember your numbers. Other than that, just put things in whatever order feels good to you. Finally, create your IDs. Here we've consolidated some stuff. The 2 blood types became a single ID at 12.13. Similarly, fishes and whales got grouped together in category 31, as did some of the symbols in 32, and clothing at 34. And we've moved this diagram around a bit to show the structure of the system. All of the areas, categories, and IDs are at the same level as each other. And every one of our items, the emoji, are in an ID. None of them are stored directly under a category or an area. That's it. Now when someone asks where the turtle is, you can just tell them 21.14.